Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Standard Grind. And today we're going to be doing the Standard Grind for the rest of this week as we prepare for the RC this weekend in Minneapolis. We are not qualified, but we will be jamming LCQs to try to qualify. If you want to try to support us in our LCQ grind, if you want to try to get us to Minneapolis, we got a job. We have a paycheck. We'll be fine. But if you want to help support some of the food, if you want to buy me coffee the day of, something like that, you can support by joining the membership section. It's in the tab in the description. It helps. Just $1 a month means a lot, and you get your name up on that awesome board. Shout out to Alpha Ronin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, and the Darth Newt, the top four, the only four current members of the Goblin Horde. But you're all honorary members. Everything is always free and open to the public. Hey, appreciate you dropping in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we're playing some standard today as we prepare for the RC this weekend. We're gonna try to LCQ in. We're going with our friends who actually did qualify for the RC, and we're gonna try to represent goblins. So we'll see how this goes. Gonna do a quick audio check and we'll jump right into it. Oh, how was your day though? I hope you're enjoying. It's actually beautiful here. The weather in Illinois is not bad, which is crazy because it's usually quite bad. Okay, so go here, and that's a test. Audio works perfect. Get the chat pulled up. Standard cool. Hey, Goblin. Yeah, I was gonna say we got to get there, and yeah, we'll be doing YouTube shorts the whole time while we're out there. But I was thinking, we just run it back. We do what we used to. Go to an event. Traditional standard. And then we do it again. But oh yeah, testing. Oh, dude, it's so fun when you get to brew and test something new. 5 colors right now I think is really strong. Is it for standard? But yeah, let me do the shout outs real quick. So if you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit that like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. Yeah, we're going to Minneapolis this weekend, so it's going to be quite a drive, but we're going with some friends, so it's not going to be the craziest thing. But we're going to be doing jam and LCQs the entire time, trying to get into the RC. If we can just play a game in the RC, right? I don't even care about top 8ing or day 2ing. I just want to be able to play a game at the RC. That's the goal. So let's just put ourselves in a position where we can do that by playing the best Magic we can, taking deep breaths, not rushing anything, taking a deep breath. Hey, what's up, Jared? The legend in the chat, dropping in. Thank you for being here, bro. We're going to be swinging for 4 on turn 2. Nothing to see here. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Sure. I don't mind. Play the Horde Master. We could be like, I don't want to say patient, but we could be like disciplined and just hit the Painter Studio here, not commit a bunch of threats. But I think that unless they have temporary lockdown, they just straight up die next turn, and I want to play to that. Slam that white source. EDH 5 colors, okay. Sure. No, that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Iconic. So they didn't kill anything. It was very interesting. Probably have Sunfall next turn. I can prevent that by tagging the Llanowar Elves. Now they can only have Day of Judgment, but that requires a second white source. We could hold the Seer Slicer. and pump the Bastronaut, or we could play the Seer Slicer and for sure have lethal next turn. Do we still have lethal through a Beza? Probably not. But I think that's the best line. Because they also can activate Carrot Cake, so they can gain some life and have an extra blocker. So I think we want to get the Seer Slicer down. Let me just make sure. Yeah, attack. Next turn, we want to be able to double activate the Bastronaut, because it'll have double strike. Oh, attacked with the Lord. Oh, I attacked with the Lord. Wait, what? Oh, because if they... Wait, what? Why would they not trade with my Lord? This tells me they have a board wipe. It doesn't matter if the Lord is there or not, if they have a board wipe. If they go land Beza, they go to 8. Make 2 dudes. I think I still get there. So I'm gonna play this Seer Slicer to make sure that I play around Beza. But this plays into Day of Judgment. There's the second white source. But I get a bunch of death triggers. If I have 2 hasty 1-drops here, I win. Not the greatest. Definitely not the greatest. If we held the Seer Slicer here, our last turn, then here we would have another thing to play. We could have flipped the Painter Studio, but if neither one of the top 2 cards are lands, then we just like super lose. Yep. Gain 3, go to 7. Punts. Hashtag punts. Punts in the chat. F's in the chat. I don't know what streamers say. Interesting. So now I'll do this. I mean, that's pretty cool. Put you to 3. It's just tough because everything that they cast here is really good. Are they playing the rabbit deck? Yeah, probably. No, this is green white caretakers, which is probably a pretty tough matchup. Caretakers is usually a really tough spot for us. Okay, so now we can cast our Grinko. It's just very late. Go to combat and attack. Yep. Get the Grinko down and pass. Get lost at the end step, probably, if I had to guess. Because today's gonna be the day when I start coming back to you. By now, I'm trying to figure out if the fire in your eyes is thrown. Because I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Goblins. Alright. We got 2 maps? Oh, because they killed my Painter Studio. That makes sense. If they board wipe, the Grinko goes away anyway, so they're not scared. Sunfall just for Krenko. Yep. The math checks out. And Sunfall draws them 2 cards because the Beanstalk triggered and the token off the Caretakers also drew. Okay, so we can double. We also can double spell opponent. Don't know if you knew this, but we are also cool. And by cool, I mean hip and with it, as the kids say. Down with the hizzos. Okay. This is where Lightning Strike would be cool. I guess Dropkick Bomber, but they have flyers now. Well, let's map on the Krenko. That's a good one. Map onto the Krenko. Tap the Krenko. Pass it over. We might be able to swing this game around really fast if they don't pay attention. This is a board wipe. They're gonna Sunfall and be like, well, my Sunfall is good enough. Oh yeah, definitely a board wipe. Yeah, I called that. Shoot that. Smart. Okay, well, they have 3 blockers. Is that it? That's not enough. I don't think that's enough. Jared, this is for you. So I'm holding control, full control. Go to combat. Trigger resolves. The first thing that I have to do after the trigger resolves is declare my attacks. Oh, I'm so dead. Whereas if I tapped beforehand, I would have only made 2. Be attacking for 3 here. They block with these 3. Instead, I'm attacking and then have 3 other ones. It's just a bad situation. You kind of just gotta like tap it preemptively. And I die in the air quite splendidly. Good game. Well played. Yeah, Caretakers is traditionally a pretty bad matchup. They just like have like enough removal. They have like actual board wipes. Not a lot of decks play actual board wipes. A lot of spot removal. And we can play through spot removal pretty well. We can go pretty late game. So against Caretakers, we want Sunspine Links and Paw Patch. I think that's it. The torches do nothing. We don't want a situation where we have just a billion Painter Studios. We trim on that. We run it back like that. Yeah, well played by my opponent. Really tight plays. And that's how it goes. Magic's a 50-50 game. You win some, you lose some. Think about it like a tennis match, right? You hit the ball, then your opponent hits the ball, then you hit the ball, and your opponent hits the ball. In order for you to be able to hit that ball, your opponent has to be able to serve it back to you. Otherwise, you're just standing in place. It's not a game then, right? You're supposed to win then lose, then win then lose. That's how I think about it. That's why I like 2-2. Like 2-2 is another day in the office because that means that we both played the game. Sounds great. It's like not as fast as it could be. Like it's not theoretically like the fastest hand, but it's really good. And then your opponent blows up the ball to restart. It's so funny. Okay. I think. Do we push damage? We have all these lords. So this is backup. We could just jam this and push 3 here. Attack 4 next turn if we miss our land. And that's steady pressure. It's not as much over time. But I'm assuming they have split up and temporary lockdown, so we're in really bad shape no matter what. Drop kick. Murder. Yep, I get a Horde Master trigger. And then I'm just going to attack with this to play around split up. Because they play split up, we have to split up our threats. Leave a dislike and a comment about how bad that joke was. Ride's End. What? But I have this thing. Oh, we know it. We know they have Day of Judgment. That's right. They also have Elspeth Smite. Potentially. We haven't seen Elspeth Smite, so we're not going to play around it. See? Never punished. Kind of, sort of. Where? I know. Do goblins have a board wipe or a way to protect them? We don't have a board wipe. We do have a way to protect ourselves. It's going really wide and pacing ourselves. We like one creature goes wide by itself, and then we like have another one that goes wide by itself. The goal is to just not play all of our threats all at once, because that's how we like insta lose. Let me see. I can go drop kick power. And then we go Firebrand. Kill the dropkick. That's fine. I get more maps. Infinite maps. Yeah. Please give me Ringleader in Lorwyn. Please, Magic Gods. There's only one thing I want in the world, and that's please reprint Goblin Ringleader in Lorwyn. Oh, that'd be so fun. That would be so fun. That'd be so fun. Okay. Deep breath. Maps going on the token because the Firebrand is going to sack itself eventually. That card is busted. Draws 2 cards and is our lord. Yep. All right. Maybe. You're going to be the one to save me. Now we get 3 death triggers. Okay. Goodbye, good card. Hello, better card. Hello, okay. Lord is like, I'm back, bitches. When you hit max speed, you should run. It's true. Well, yeah. They're going to kill all my stuff again, and then I'm going to play Bastronaut. It's going to single-handedly kill them. 2 more death triggers, please. Land gone. See, look. Aha. And now we go, here's all of my good cards. I'm going to hold back a Astronaut, actually. Yes. I think we play all the 1-drops. Do we play all the threats? Yeah, because we know we have the Sunspot links. Board wipe again. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have held, but I wanted to be able to like push through something like that. I needed them to actually have a board wipe. Yeah, let's do this again. I think that the deck overall feels like Remnap Red. When you do stuff like that, where you're just like attacking so fast, and then you have resiliency over the late game, like everything makes a token. It's kind of crazy. Hey, what's up, Dom? Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, we got the ley lines. We're practicing it for the the day that we see omniscience in the finals again. We must have our revenge. Sand kind of sucks. The issue is this just loses to a board wipe. We have the Soul Stone though, so this is kind of like flood mitigation. Give me a 2-drop. Sometimes you ask nicely and you don't receive. I can kill their Llanowar Elves with the Stadium Headliner. It's not the greatest thing, but yeah, we don't need to do it anymore. It was gonna be if they didn't have another land, but now now they're just gone. Play the Goblin. I don't know. This is just bad. Play the Bastronaut. Combat. Swing for 2. Put them to 18. Maybe they just have a fair hand. They're just going to play creatures, in which case we can try to go. Oh, definitely should have mulliganed. It's okay. I have faith that the Bastronaut's going to get there. Find a place in a black. I did not. I think I have like 2. I did not figure out how many I have total. Okay, so this is already a good amount of damage. But it's also going to be a good amount for me. Play this. Play this. Combat. Poke. Oh, I should have pumped it. That would have been an extra point. It'd be at 16. That matters. Up to Beanstalk's good. Tap land. Play a split up just to blow up my Bastronaut, my tapped Bastronaut. Devout Decree, okay. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Could have shot this Llanowar Elves, but we'll live. These Bastronauts are going to do the Lord's work. Oh wow! Wait, what? Opponent, don't do it. So we could go Cavern on Cat. Or Carpusian Pig ourselves. We get bolted when the Lynx enters. They take 5. So they go to 12. We go to 11. I mean, I feel like the ping, we're at 11 to 10. The clock doesn't change too bad. So I think I don't want to deal myself the extra damage if I don't have to. Play the Lynx. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, you know what I also could have done? I could have waited next turn for them to attack. And then just killed them with this Sunspan Lynx. Because they probably play in on basic here. Okay, never mind. Well, they definitely attack with the Overlord. Deep breath. Reset. Oxygenate your brain. Allow it to think. Okay, so they're getting aggressive. This means they have a board wipe. This is an attack for 10. Elspeth Smite. I mean, if they have like some way to pump it, I'll trade. Yeah. Now they board wipe. Yeah. And I'm okay with this because now they don't have that creature land. Oh, but they still have that. Okay. But then I still have this. Painter Studio, flip 2 cards. Sure. Play the Seer Slicer as a chump blocker. So now we just lose to a removal spell. Maybe. Play the Howl Squad. We're in the same situation. Put him to 6. It's a get lost that they just don't want to use. They should use it. Would it be would it be better to animate the Soulstone? So I guess so. My logic is I do this now. I jump with the Howl Squad heavy, and I get to unlock my gallery. Then next turn I get to activate my Soulstone Sanctuary and attack with the token and the Soulstone Sanctuary for lethal. But now they played around that. So now I think it probably would have been better now to have done that. So that was probably a punt. Put them to 2. Yeah, they forced the issue. Good game. Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That was a great slog, though. It was a bad keep. 1000% with a horrible keep. I think that was the double 1-drop Soulstone Sanctuary keep. All of the rest of the cards in that hand were lands. So I could have taken an easy mulligan. I was just concerned of not having lands, but we're pretty aggressive, so we can get by with little help from the lands. Now, let's run it back and do a better job this time. I think that we take our loss early, pretty regularly. It's something that we're like okay with doing. We're like while everybody else is focused on like being super, clean and crisp in their play. They win first round. I lose first round. I take a deep breath. 90% of the mental energy that's going to be expended in the tournament is going to be put into the first round. People are going to blow head gaskets and make mistakes that are going to shake them for the rest of the rounds. I spend the first 1 or 2 rounds losing pretty consistently. Not on purpose, of course. I try to win. But, like, usually, I just end up losing because I don't play the best deck and I don't play it the best. But I find that I do better in later rounds because people start to just, like, have a mentality of, oh, I don't need to be here. I can just kind of, like, slow down and give up. And, that makes it easier when you're playing goblins to just be like, okay, well, I'm going to, like, keep good hands. I'm going to be disciplined. And so it's all the little edges that you can possibly create. Exactly. When you lose, it's a chance to improve every single time. Very well put. I will say that, modern, standard, the formats that I love right now, they're in flux a lot. Like there's been a lot of like pretty crazy stuff that's happened recently. And I'm super excited to play standard. I'm super excited to play modern to see how everything shakes out. I think that standard is probably the best place it's been in a long time. And Goblins isn't the best place it's been in a long time. So maybe the correlation of a healthy format in Goblins is like 1-to-1. Food for thought. Opponent, I summon thee. Maybe. Modern is great. It's so good. It's just not a good format to be playing Goblins in. But I won't stop. Can't make me. I'm addicted to the shindig. Chop, chop, that's it. I'm gonna win big. Choose not the life of imitation. Oh, we got our opponent. They were like, please stop, Jack. You're ruining chat. Play first. I will keep this. On the edge of the afternoon. So, if they play something crazy, we can just kill it. Play Bastronaut. Now they get to choose. Which 1-drop do they want to kill? Looks like it's the Bastronaut. I will say the mice matchup is really nice because the Bastronaut sometimes has first strike because it has double strike. And then you can pump it up and it has first strike, and it's just so good as a blocker. Living on the edge of the afternoon. Okay, so we're going to hit the Emberheart Challenger and tell them to not do that. Opponent. No. Attack for 5. Living on the edge of the afternoon. No, why would I block with my 2/3 give a monstrous rage? Come on. Come on, opponent. Let's be real here. Let's be real with each other for a second. You're dead. I'm sorry you died. I don't know what happened. I don't know how we Yeah, so Jared said, I still find the Dropkick Bomber Jumpstart pack story funny. Yeah, so Jumpstart Foundations was a deck building set that came out alongside Foundations, and the only way that you could get Dropkick Bomber was from a starter deck, which like nobody could find, or you could buy Jumpstart Foundation packs. And so I bought a box of Jumpstart Foundations, and I cracked all the packs, and I found 2 Goblin packs. They're all like theme packs. 2 out of the 36 packs were Goblins. So now I'm just trying to think. I think we just attack with everything. And then we leave up Stadium Headliner to shoot something. Yeah, so I had to crack. I opened an entire box just to get 2 Dropkick Bombers, and then that weekend I played it in RCQ, and the Dropkick Bomber won me most of my games. So card's good. Card's really good. Do it again. One more. Fling it. Capricious Sellsword. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. Respect. That's pretty cool. As a red player, I enjoy what they do. Oh wait. It targets. It's okay. So we left up. I forgot that my 1-drop is a munitions expert. It shouldn't be. So what I could have done if I wanted to kill the Swift Spear was in my second main, before the mobilized trigger sacks, I have 5 total creatures, 4 after we sack the Stadium Headliner. We sack the Stadium Headliner, we shoot the their Monastery Swift Spear. We shoot their Monastery Swift Spear for 4. They have a mana up, so they could cast a spell, but that would only get the toughness of the Monastery Swift Spear to 4. They had a turn inside out, so they would turn inside out it, but it would be dead. They would have a 2/2, and they would be down 1 turn inside out. And they could probably do that same thing and then try to fling it. If they had turn inside out, fling, but it doesn't have prowess, so it doesn't get bigger, and we live there. So that was a punt. And it's important there to go back in my head and go through the line and see, okay, they aren't able to win if we do something differently, right? Because if we did the math and after they get the manifest token, if they still are able to pump it up twice, attack, and then fling it for lethal, then it's not as bad of a punt. But because we took our entire turn off to play that Stadium Headliner to shoot their creature, the second line of text on this says you can sack it to deal damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature. So we left up mana there as a removal spell, but I just blanked and I clicked fine. But the cool thing was we had agency there. We had the ability to win. We just punted. I think Pyroclasm's bad. This is the Leyline Resonance deck. So I mean, Pyroclasm does hit things sometimes. Painter Studio is really bad because it's not a body. This is... Oh, I didn't submit. This is the matchup where you want a body above all else. It's okay. We're on the play. We're the aggressor. They had a really good draw. Just going to take a second. Does Arena have all the Goblins cards? It depends. Oh, yeah. See, this is why we would have cut these for removal spells. So like for The more recent formats, yes, we have all the goblins. For like the older formats, like historic, no, we don't. We don't have all the pioneer cards either. But it's okay. I think this hand's fine. We're gonna bottom this. It's not the greatest. Oh, saved by the bell. I think I hit the one that lets them draw cards, even though the Heartfire Hero with the we already saw Capricious Hellraiser, or we already saw the Fling. So this card's better with the Fling, but I think that we're trying to race. And 2 power base plus the card advantage that it gives them is a little bit better. So 3 mana. We could play Lord. Attack for a bunch. Kind of like that. Lightning Strike, my lord. Okay. Show the fling. I die to fling. Interesting. Fling. No fling, eh? Howl Squad gives 5 power to the board, but if I play both of these, that's more, right? I guess the Howl Squad is the Howl Squad makes mana. But second main doesn't matter. Second main does not matter. So this is worse against the shock. If they turn and set out the Heartfire Hero, damage happens before the trigger resolves. I think you're right. I think heavy would have been more, you're right. Yes, let's do this and cut these. Oh, Jesus Christ. No way. Sorry, I just saw the new secret lair with Lava Dart and Monsters Whisper and Soul Scar Mage on the World Breach. That's insane. Okay. Back to work, Jack. Back to work. God, just a goblin at work. And I like this hand. Mm-hmm. Now, what if I just said no? Oh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We could do a bunch of things, and this is the fun part. So if you go Stadium Headliner, sack it to kill a Slick Shot. Then we're just blocking. That's 3 mana. We alternatively go Dropkick. It's another Lord. Alternatively, we could go Pyroclasm. They shoot our Howl Squad and it dies. Then we have actually nothing, but we have Death Triggers. I think I like the defensive route the most. Play the Dropkick. Hold up the jump. Yeah, because everything has haste. Go to combat. Attack with this 3/3. Pass it over. Another Slick Shot. Okay. That's not a billion. It's not a billion pump spells. Jump the token. Block here. These are the smartest blocks, and I'm just going to let them do whatever they can to stop me. Okay. I mean, They had it. GG's. Yeah, with double pump spell, they could have. They would have won no matter what sequence we did there. I think, except for the pyroclasm. I think weirdly enough, the pyroclasm I think ends up allowing us to live because we wiped their no, because they had second slick shot. Never mind. Very close. GG's opponent. Well played. So yeah, the not shooting the monasteries with spear round 1. Huge. Okay. This is why we do the standard grind to, grind into our mind the right plays and the wrongs. We make our mistakes here so that when we play for real things on a bigger stage, then we could potentially be successful. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we grind and we're never gonna stop. We enjoy what we do too much. So this is a combo. The issue is we don't have lands. And we're on the play. And the Horde Master is going to die exiling a land. But if I'm wrong, and we hit our third land, we have double redraws looking for our fourth. We'll try it because we're on the play. Maybe. Cavern of Souls on Goblin. Go ahead. Excuse me. I think to play around, cut down on the Horde Master, we're going to play the Defaced Gallery on 2. Still buffs our creature the next turn that's going to attack, but with the added plus side of not instantly exiling the land that's on top. Maybe opponents in the bathroom, or they're really freaking out. Okay, we're playing discard. We hit our third land as well. This means they definitely have removal. So let's just not. Profs is good. But we can race. We can race profs pretty well. And we can go double on 5, we can go double 2-drop. Because there are so many things I like to say to you, but I don't know how. Alright, so opponent's going Attica Waste. Torches my Howl Squad by sacking their profs. The respect shown to this Howl Squad heavy. They know how busted that card is. Sacrificing their profs idyllic memory to get rid of it. I think maybe that's a signal they have another one. In that case, we're just gonna get this Cranko down. Question mark, thinking, loading. Let's get this Lord in play. And then let's play this Firebrand. Then let's attack for 5. Sorry, 6. Yeah, we just like the crazy thing about this deck is if we're not playing against control or like the best deck, we just go so fast. It's insane how fast we go. Okay, they use double torch, which is good because we have a Cranko we're trying to protect. All right, we went from winning the race to not winning the race in a second. But we have a Cranko. No attacks. Siren's good. No blocks. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this one attacks. GG's opponent. Krenko's dumb. See, it's a combo. I told you. We played those two cards and our opponent conceded. Marauding Mako discard. I guess it doesn't kill FOMO. And they have profs, so it probably doesn't work. Maybe Obliterating Bolt's a better option. It'll tag a Mako with a couple counters. It'll hit a Fear. It'll hit a Flyer. I'll put the Sunspell links in too, just to help us race. Like, we want to be more aggressive. We want to be more aggressive on the play, but because we're on the draw, we want cards that allow us to be aggressive or explosive is a better term in the late game. Maybe. Oh. We got a lot of 1-drops. I hear that's good. They probably don't have a lot of 1-drops because they play Pyroclasm. They have the Torch now. We should have not played our land and just attacked. Would have drawn it out. They almost played it. Look, it's Teysa Lightsaber. Hit the land. Or hit their creature. Play the Stadium Headliner. If we don't have the land, then we can play both our 1-drops with haste next turn. Attack for 5. Okay. Sure, Torch is really good. Lord is also really good. So if we go attack with all, they block this, then it dies. Take 4. If we attack with just these two, then this lives, and in the future we can activate it to kill the Oculus. I think we have to push as much damage right now because we're facing down an Oculus. Double trade makes sense. I get 2 death triggers. Land and a Krenko. Okay. So land got exiled, then a Krenko got exiled. So now the top card has to be a land. Okay. Thankfully, I'm not just dead in the air. Here, we go to 2. Oh, God. Why do you do this to me? Okay. If we play Sunspell Links, we deal them 4, 5. They go to 9. But like it's crazy. We just play Krenko here? Because then we die to the Restless Anchorage. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We die to the Restless Anchorage. It's a 2/3, right? Yeah, so even if I play this other Firebrand, sack both of them, I can't kill it. So we have to play Links. No attacks, pass it over, and then we die in the air. GG's opponent. Well played. It was a good game. Okay. I like it. Seems quite strong. Okay. Their Innocuous deck. Ley lines are coming in. Lynx is going out. Torch is coming out for Lithomantic. To win it like this. GG's. Yep. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Go into game 3, see how it do. Okay. Play first. Sounds perfect. Literally perfect. Like, this hand is insane. Lord. Fine. We will accept it. Trade? I'll get the goblin back. Siren's good. I mean, Profs is a great way to... Wait, what? I was going to say Profs is a great way to play around my ley line. Maybe they're looking for like an actual answer for it. I get the body back. It's crazy. Oh, baby. And away we go. Another Profs. Plays the Mako. Oh, this is so good. Goblin. Yeah, let's do it. So let's just play the Howl Squad. And then next turn we can pump this like crazy. All? Oh, besides the Howl Squad. Well, I guess it's a 2-3. I'm silly. I should have definitely just jammed. Okay. Authority's good. They're gonna go to 7 when we go to combat, but this Bastronaut is gonna kill them. Good game. Combat, make 2 dudes. They gain 2 life. But then I get to all attack. 6 attacks. And then I get to go choose a color. Red. Pump. 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 Shrug. GG's. Bastronaut is so dumb. Yes. We were playing goblins. Come on. We're always having fun. We can be 1-2 in this league. That's totally fine. We will fight back to that 3-2. Deep breath. Reset. No, I'm super excited. This weekend's going to be amazing. Going up with my friends Frank and Julian. Going to be LCQing with Frank. Julian's already qualified for the RC, so he's the person that we're chasing, the pro player, if you will, that we're trying to get close to. Opponent's going first. That's a good hand. We have all the lands that we need to cast our spells. It's a good hand. Because mountain, forest, 3-tree city. Convoke. And I really like Convoke. As a deck, you don't see it a lot. No blocks. Do your thing. I'm going to play like they have the Resolute Reinforcements. $17. Crack a clue. They did have reinforcements. Beautiful. Trying to figure out whether or not the Convoke cards would be good. See, they're playing Painter Studio too. Opponent, no. You don't understand. We are racing. You're not racing. We are racing. Play another Lord. Then we get the second, or we get Artiface Gallery down and they just die. They're playing goblins. Okay. It's really bad. Yeah, now we straight up die. If we hadn't attacked last turn, we got greedy. We were like, yeah, we can race. If we just blocked last turn, they wouldn't have had good attacks. Oh, never mind. Good game. Well played. Yeah, the Immodanes is crazy, but we have a pretty good sideboard, and I think usually Krenko allows us to just make this game pretty easy to win. I like instant speed removal and sweepers against this deck. Painter Studio is not really our jam. It's more their thing now. I like Obliterating Bolt. Anything that can kill something is what you want to play. Removal is king. Every format, every deck. Playing against aggro, you want to be able to board into extra removal spells. Double Cranko is just too slow. Wow. Jesus. It's pretty bad. Headliner. Hell yeah. I guess I could go Bastronaut. Oh, that was a pun. So here's what I should do. Bastronaut, Torch the Tower, so they don't have the opportunity to sack their headliner to ping my lord. Yes. They don't. They just leave up resolute reinforcements. Okay. Combat. Just this one. Damage is good. Go ahead. It's weird how my 1-drop makes a token that disappears at the end of combat, and then my 2-drop has a token that it makes at the end of the turn. And then my 3-drop makes a token in combat that has to attack. Oh, I guess I should not let them untap. Should have torched the headliner. This is fine. We do it now. If we torched it, we would have had one less mana up, so that's definitely something, because they can use that to play a body immediately here. Yeah, they get to play Nesting Bot. Not the greatest for us. Okay, another torch is decent. Immodanes is really good, though. Torch, kill Nesting Bot. Combat, attack. Because eventually we want to be able to get to max speed, so this is a first strike blocker. But the Mold of 5 was pretty brutal. Should have just kept that hand. The first hand, the 7. Ooh, Gallery is really good here. Just that, eh? No blocks. Not really what we wanted to see, but attack. Pump it up. Braid's good. I get a death trigger off that. Pretty good death trigger. Oh, wow. Okay, this mold of 5 has been not what we wanted, but this is fine. You get the bad variants out of the way. Now we are very dead. I don't want to admit it. I'm reluctant. That card's pretty good. Wow, they just pass. They're like, you've just been drawing lands. You can draw more lands. They're not wrong. Maybe. Yeah, now they definitely have lethally attack, which is smart. Come on, I'm trying to click the game. Good game, opponent. Well played. Not even worth the death triggers because we wouldn't see the triggers resolve if we die to state-based actions once we go to below 0 life. 0 or below. Very dead. All right. Well, I thought Convoke was a good matchup, but maybe not. Maybe it's a tougher matchup than I give it credit for. Although I will say, if we were able to like resolve a Krenko, if we had 2 Krenkos, no excuses. Punts in the chat. This will be called the biggest punt. That will be the name of this video. You get to watch Jack take a bunch of matches that he could have won and just decided not to. And I make these mistakes so that you don't have to. People who want to play YouTube. People who want to play goblins on YouTube. Oh. All right, opponent's on play. Maybe. Sure. Give us 2 lands. I'll be happy. Basic planes makes me think Caretaker's talent. Yep. Not really where we wanted to be, but it's where we are. Yeah, get lost is fine. Oh. Play Howl Squad. Okay. We're doing this because we want to look at more cards. Oh, we want to land so bad, but that's fine. The issue is we crack the map, we don't find a land, we just lose. More map tokens. Hardcast Overlord, okay. I think that's their win con. From the way they play, I think that's their win con. I mean, if we untap with this Howl Squad, we're in pretty good shape. Just not the Seer Slicer. That's fine. Boom. It's perfect. Oh, hell yeah. So we get to Omega Flex on them because we get to go, oh, sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. We're sure. We're sure that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to activate the 3-tree city for red. Then we're going to cast this Krenko. We're going to tap this Krenko to make like a bajillion things. And now we're going to tap this Howl Squad for 10. We're going to play this Krenko, and we're going to keep this Krenko and tap this Krenko. And then we're going to cast this Krenko, and then we're going to keep this Krenko and then tap this Krenko. And then we're going to play this paint or this defaced gallery, go to combat, attack with everything, attack triggers, and then get a face gallery. Before damage, I would like to torch your face down card. Plains, just a plain plains. Meanwhile, minus 64. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. Mono white caretakers is what it looked like. Mono white control. So links will be decent for the keep them from gaining life clause, not anything else. Pop patch is a good answer to Overlord. I think that's it. The torches are probably bad. If we look at what they had, torches are bad. We can trim a Painter Studio because it's not a threat. It's a redraw, but they have better redraws than we do, so we'd rather have bodies. Because there's so many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. Because I gotta say, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Yeah. And these are almost answer threats. Because I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do. Marching on. So we could play around targeted removal, or we could play around board wipes. We did not see any board wipes in all of the games we played or all of the cards we saw last game. So we're gonna play around targeted removal, and when we see board wipes, we'll start playing on board wipes. Maybe. I just don't feel like they would have temporary lockdown because they have a 2-drop. Pretty good. Good. What do you mean get lost? Sure. I mean, I think I just do this. Now they can't block. Well, at least there's not a land on top anymore. Now they have double strike. They can gain 4 here with the tome in their turn. Go back up to a proverbial 19. Okay. 3, 2. I can do everything. So I'll hit the Painter Studio first. Draw 2 cards. Then I have the option playing Lord, playing Deface Gallery. I think I like Lord. Once I get the Lord down, any removal I have in the future doesn't really matter. Yeah. So that forces the issue there. They would have done that before damage anyways, so attacking wouldn't have done anything. They were disciplined about it, so they used it well. I get to flip 2 more cards with my Painter Studio. When you're flooding, Painter Studio is like the best card in the world. Play my land, play my stadium. Combat, no attacks, pass. Colorless is good. So that colorless I don't need because I still have the paw patch. Base is really good though. Yeah, that's fine. The exile is cool. I could have shot it to get 2 death triggers, but I don't think the 2 death triggers get me anywhere crazy. And this is like, it's the difference between having no bodies and a body, which could be important. In response, I'll blow this up. Interesting. Play the Sear Slicer. Sear Slicer's good. Sear Slicer's good. Play Soulstone. Unlock. Makes it 4. Still no attacks. Okay. I guess the 2 death triggers would have mattered. If that's what they're doing. Now we play this cool mini game of can we beat 1 Ugin? I don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Me. Goblin. Oh, that was bad. I was going to try to attack, but that's an attack for 4. Still doesn't get through. Oh, the pain. Okay. I guess if we only have one of these active anyways, it's still an attack for 4, so it wasn't that big of a punt. But they were definitely not winning this game. Yeah, GG's opponent. Good game. Okay, I think we kind of just run it back. Paw Patch felt decent. What's funny enough, if the Paw Patch was a Painter Studio, I think we would have won. Let's play. I really wish we played like an Active Treason still. I love playing Active Treason in the sideboard. I mean, Barrage scales the highest. Barrage kills Beza, so let's run it like that. Good. Sounds pretty good. We deal ourselves some damage, but it's pretty good. Sure. That's fine. I guess Barrage would have been Paw Patch, so that's a punt because we had the answer for the authority in the Paw Patch, and now we just don't. Play the Howl Squad heavy. Eventually we'll get through for a bunch of damage, just not this year. Maybe they have removal. second Lord is pretty good insulation against removal. They go back up to 20 because they gain 2 from the 2 creatures entering, but then I smack them for a lot. Base is good, but I get to jump everything. 1, 2, 3 puts into 11. Alternatively, I just barrage, and then I go combat, go to 13, but then 14 on the attack. I guess if we jump the Hull Squad, I guess that works better, but also if we left them at 2, then they would potentially die to playing a non-basic, and we play the Sunspendlings. Oh, we can't play the Sunspendlings. We don't have mana. Sunfall. It happens. Okay, Beza's not bad. We can beat a Beza. They don't gain life, but they do lose 1. We'll attack with everything. And then before damage, I would like to tap, give everything flying. Nothing else is attacking, so that's it. I guess the 2 mobilized tokens. GG's, opponent well played. Dropkick, Howl Squad Heavy, working together to allow the Goblin Horde to fly. Super fun games. Well played. Okay. Well, I think we run it back. Oh, that's it. That was it. We got 2 wins. We went 2-3 because we punted that first game pretty bad. First match pretty bad. Well, let's claim our pity points. And let's see how much time we have. 6:30. Okay. I think we could do some Adventures of General Kriat, and I'm going to crash. Really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. But we're going to do a little bit more. Play some Brawl. Best of 1. Adventures of General Kriat. The After Hours. First off, for those of you who enjoy the standard content, please like and subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you enjoy Goblin's content, or if you enjoy listening to me ramble, the easiest way to support the channel is to like and subscribe. It's free. We already said that. But if you want to get on this fancy wall, you just go to the membership tab, and for $1 a month, you can support me. Helps me go to these RCQs, helps me go to these big tournaments, and if your name's up there, I'm gonna shout you out every video. I did it at the beginning. I'll do it at the end. Alpha Ronin, Tim's Top Decks, Elias Sutter, and the Darth Newt are my four members. If you want to have your name read on stream, you let me know by going to that membership tab and supporting me with $1 a month. I sound like an NPR read, and I'm sorry. It's hard to ask for things. Anyways,